Hey guys, it's Lori. I wanted to get on and talk a little bit about how everything's going with my phase 3 of hCG. So I'm about midway through phase 3 right now, and phase 1 is the loading phase. Phase 2 is the very low calorie phase, and phase 3 is the stabilization phase. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, is stabilize my weight so that I can maintain it easier. So it's going fantastic. The goal is to stay within a 4-pound radius of your last injection weight. 2 pounds above or 2 pounds below that weight, right in there. Right now I am 0.4 below that weight, so I'm doing really good. John and I are having a great time figuring out like what foods to make and what meals to cook next, and kind of making out a meal plan together. So I mean, that's going really well. And speaking of that, I am going to show you what we've been, at least some of the things that we've been eating. I think pretty much most of the things we've been eating. If you don't see like every single meal, it's because we've had leftovers. So anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna show you my food like towards the end of the video. I'll share all that with you. Really happy to be back in some of my clothes, not all my clothes, but I am back in some of my clothes that didn't fit me before. So that's a good thing. That's definitely a thumbs up for me. I feel really, really good. But like, when you're in phase 2, in that very low calorie phase, you feel like this, like back in the hCG days when like everybody I watched on YouTube, there was like so many hCG YouTubers that we had this huge community. I miss them. I miss them. I think some of them still watch me. Hi guys, I miss you. But yes, back in the day, we used to say we could feel that P2 skinny because like right at first all the water retention comes off and it makes you feel great, and then it I don't want to say it attacks, it targets your abnormal fat. So your fat is coming off rather quickly and you just feel it. I mean, at least I do. John says he doesn't ever really feel that, but I feel that P2 skinny. So yeah, that always feels great. Then like now that I'm in phase 3, I don't feel that anymore. But see, when you're on phase 2, your glycogen stores get depleted, and then when you start phase 3, they kind of get restored. So I don't know if that's why. I guess I always just thought that was probably why you don't feel it anymore. I mean, I don't know. You don't have the hCG in your system anymore targeting your abnormal fat, so that maybe that's why. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, we're doing great, both of us. John and I both are. I do want to address one thing that I've addressed before, but I'm going to go ahead and say it again. I've heard a lot of people say that doing hCG has destroyed their metabolism. Now, if you've been to a doctor and he's done some kind of test and came up with that conclusion scientifically, then, completely disregard. Somebody's calling me. Yeah, they can leave a message. I don't know the number. So anyway, completely disregard anything that I'm about to say, but do let me know in the comments below, because I'd really like to know if it's a fact, because I very respectfully disagree with that. I think it damages the mentality. I do believe that because I have been yo-yo dieting and using hCG to kind of bring me back, if you will. It resets my mentality. So yeah, and I've got to stop the yo-yo cycle. I know that. I've said that before. I've got to break that cycle. It is terrible for me. And I know that I have in the back of my mind, well, I'm gaining weight, so I'm not weighing anymore, because I know I'm gaining weight and I'm gaining plenty of weight. I'm eating terrible, but that's okay. I can just do another round. I know I think that in the back of my head. It's always there. And that's what I need to stop. It's really hard to break that cycle once you get in it. So Yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm working on, and I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on myself. So that's why I keep doing rounds, because I know that I'm relying on it. I know I am, and I know that's not good, but it's what I'm doing. So, you know, I'm just trying to break that cycle and never do another round again. So, yeah, because that means that I'm healthy and fit. To me, that's what that means. So, okay. So let's go ahead and get into showing all the food. Here's our first phase 3 meal, and it was Italian meatballs made with a mixture of ground beef and sausage, lots of cheese, and it gave me terrible heartburn as usual, but it was delicious. This was John's choice. It was delicious. Then a snack. This was the next day. We had a snack with some salami and cream cheese. I don't bother to roll them up. I just slap on the cream cheese and fold it over, and it's good to go. And I also put a pickle in there for John's. I don't like pickles. What did you just ask me?
Take a video of my steak.
I'm taking a video of your steaks right now. This is dinner tonight. John is cooking dinner tonight. How does that look? In my new Aldi pan. How do we like the new Aldi pan?
Oh, it's great.
It is. It's great.
Better than the $100 pans they got you for Christmas.
It is better than those pans. Yeah. Anyway, a little crazy on the seasoning salt. I see it all over the stovetop. But these look good, right? He even went shopping and bought these steaks. He got me New York strip, and he got himself a ribeye, because that's what we both like. Looking yummy, honey. It's looking yummy, honey.
Not sure about yours.
Not sure about mine. Why?
About how much longer you need to go.
Oh, yeah. I don't like mine pink at all.
That's about it. So mine is ready.
Yeah, his is ready. That's gross. Oof. Here's another dinner that we're having this week. Cooked in our wonderful red pan that we love from Aldi. This is some tuna cakes, and if you'd like to know how to make these, I do have a video on them, and it's an older video. So if I remember, I'll link it below, but if I don't, just search tuna cakes under my name, Fluffy Nomo Tuna Cakes, and you'll find them. Okay, over here we've got some sticks of butter and some olive oil, and we're just going to make some soft spread butter by dumping in plenty of olive oil, and I don't have any more besides this, so I'm just dumping it in. I don't know how much. I just put a bunch on there and mix it together, and it makes soft spread butter. I'm going to estimate I put about a half a cup down in there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in there. Plenty of olive oil. Then just mix it up with your hand mixer. I got this little old Corningware container that I'm going to put it in, and it'll be some nice soft spreadable butter. You can also flavor it if you want to with like garlic or some of this good old everything bagel seasoning. You can mix stuff right in with it if you want to, but I choose just to make it plain, and then we can season however we want later when we serve it. Here's another meal that I fixed for however many leftovers we get. John will take some for lunch. We'll have them a couple nights. Cut it up, put it on a salad. It is chicken strips, breaded in pork rinds with some seasoning salt and Parmesan cheese, which I still have sitting here. Working on putting my dishes away. So my kitchen's a mess, but this is dinner and it smells amazing. Okay, so I hope maybe if you're doing low carb, maybe that gave you some ideas for some things to have. Even if you're not doing low carb, maybe you got some ideas. I hope so. If you did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. And tonight we are having low carb meatloaf. We're not going to use any cracker crumbs. I use shredded cheddar cheese instead of cracker crumbs. So, and it is really, really good. I'm sorry, Winston's barking. I'm not sure why, but you know, it's a decent day outside. It's nice and sunny, and it's about 60 degrees, so there's probably people outside. Anyway, yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.